Hello today. Hello. This is Richard from Keeping It Real, Starting Over. I learned something today that I wanted to share. It's not really a thing of moving forward, but yet it could cause things to stay still and you won't be able to move forward. And what that is today it started thundering and lightning, and we live in the South, and South Georgia, right on the coast or near the coast, and we get quite a few thunderstorms over the year. And today, my wife went to the grocery store, and right afterwards, it started thundering. And so it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes my big Abby dog, which is about a 90-pound lab, chocolate lab, freaks out when she has loud noises. Now this happens sometimes with fireworks at 4th of July or New Year's. We have a place called Flea Tech, which is not too far from us as a crow flies, and they'll pop bombs, and when those things go off, she freaks out also. And so today it was just like every other day that she freaks out. But I had my door shut to my room, and she couldn't get in. I heard her crying through the door, so I got up and wheelchaired over there and found her and opened the door, and she went ballistic, jumping all over the place, wanting to go do things, and she was looking for Mom, or Renee. And so I said, "You want to go outside?" And I knew she wouldn't because it was raining. But, opening the door and letting her make her choice of going out the outdoors calms her down a lot. And so I opened up the door, and then I opened up the storm glass door and let her out. And she went out onto the deck, said no, and came back in. And because she saw it was raining, but it wasn't really raining on her, because where she was standing, there's a big old oak tree that stands on the top of. It's a live oak, and there's leaves on it 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. There are leaves on there all the time, which is great because it shades our house. But anyway, Renee wasn't home yet, but Abby wanted to go find out. And so she came back in, she sat beside me, and we had the door open so you could see out. And I realized, looking outside with the way the light was, and the ramp was wet, and everything, I said, "Man, this is beautiful." And so I decided to go get my tablet, because my phone was dead, to record. And so I got the tablet and went out there and recorded and talked about it. And it's a really nice little video, and talked about how Abby, before I did that, ran halfway down the ramp where she got out from underneath the cover of the tree, and it was pouring down rain, and she turned around and came running back. And I thought it was just cute. I was just going to show off my little dog, or my big dog, I guess I should say. And I saw a videotape with my tablet, which is normally pretty good, but today something happened and I did not get the video. And I'm like, what is up with this? And so I came back and was I got it. It said it was recording. It said it was doing everything it needed to do, but when I hooked it up to the computer to pull the video off, it wasn't there. Sorry, I was looking at myself on a computer screen. And so I decided to investigate, and what I was doing, I was looking on my computer for the video, and I couldn't find it. So I finally pulled up my app on the phone. I mean, on the phone, but on the tablet, and the video wasn't there either. And I'm like, what happened here? And so I tried to make a little small video, 2 or 3 seconds long, and watch it, and it kept coming up an error. And I'm like, that's not good. And so what I did was decided to reboot the tablet. And when I did, got it back in and pulled the camera back up and recorded, it worked fine. So my lesson for the day, and hopefully you can learn from this, and I've watched tons of videos on how to record with your phones and tablets and camera gear and everything else for this YouTube channels. And I've never heard any of them say, turn off your camera, turn off your phone, let it sit a few minutes. Now I'm electronic tech, and turning it off, turn it right back on sometimes fixes it, but more than likely you need to let it sit for a couple of minutes on the off position, so that it won't, so it will drain all the junky files out of the RAM, and it'll also refresh the computer so it will work better. And so I left it off, and then I turned it back on, and it worked fine after that. So my advice is to turn off your gear and make it so that you can record with it with a fresh start, and that way you can know that your video is working. When I was recording, I saw the recording dot blinking, and everything else, but it wasn't there when it went to save. It saves automatically, but it just wasn't there. So I don't want you to lose video. I don't want to lose video again, so I know what to do from now on. So I hope this helps. This is Richard from Keeping It Real, starting over.